23 days ago, 13 celebrity housemates entered the Big Brother house.
Oh, look, she got knickers on.
I hope so.
There's been laughter. Love.
You're having a bromance.
You're my best friend in the house.
Aww.
Temptation.
Please keep her away from me.
Tears.
Sorry, I'm just having half.
I hate them all. I hate them.
And tantrums.
Don't come and have a go at me.
Leave her alone.
Listen, Sophie, I'm fed up with you. You think you know everything.
Hey!
Don't let him lose his temper.
Hey!
Just wanted to say something to me, and I can snap at her.
Spoiling for a fight.
She is in the wrong.
Who's she? The cat's mother?
And tonight, it's the final countdown.
Celebrity Big Brother and this very special final countdown show. Tonight is a Big Brother bonanza and it starts right now. Keeping me company throughout all of it is this Larry lot. It's our very lovely, very scrubbed up celebrity housemates. We're going to be catching up with these little beauties in a little while, and we also have the very latest from the house. So, after 3 weeks of buzzing, backstabbing and bedwetting, now just 6 celebrities remain, and tonight they are battling it out to be crowned your champion. And the lines have well and truly opened for you to vote for your winner. From a landline, call 090 20 50 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. For apps to win, add 01. For Carol to win, add 03. For Charlotte to win, add 04. For Lauren to win, add 08. For Mario to win, add 10. For Vicky to win, add 13. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes during tonight's grand final. Please do not try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus One or on demand. And for full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote. OK, would you like some action from yesterday? Good, because there's a very close shave for one housemate.
5:44 p.m. Housemates are getting dressed for dinner. Abs and Mario are helping Lauren pick an outfit.
Yeah, well, that one, I like this one.
I'm a fan of that. If it's a dinner.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Is it just one arm?
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Right, that's the one then.
Black heels?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, God, Lauren! I'm all right. My arm is a bit...
Your head on that table.
No, her arm. Is your arm all right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, my God,
hand
you
up?
all right?
Yeah, give me a hand up.
Are you sure you didn't hit your head?
No.
Where's your arm?
Oh, it's a bit...
It looked like you hit your head.
No, I didn't hit my head. My arm's a bit sore, but if I have a pillow, it should help.
Oh, my God.
That was close.
That was close.
So sorry, everyone.
Shut up.
7:26 p.m.
Oh, my God.
Oh, isn't that nice?
For the past 21 days, housemates have survived on basic rations. So to celebrate their last night in the celebrity Big Brother house, the 6 finalists are being served a slap-up meal.
Balsamic and olive oil, where you been all my life?
Tomato bread.
Oh my God, look at those big fat olives!
Look at the plate. That's not a plate.
Oh, is it not?
It's a platter.
Oh, there's no chips.
Suddenly the table feels just the right size.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Doesn't even feel like I'm in the Big Brother house. Feels like I'm just out for a meal with my new pals.
Wow, good stuff.
Is it nice? It's a funny old game.
That's the understatement of the century. Big Brother. It's a funny old game.
I can't believe that we're actually here now.
I know.
It's over
I
tomorrow.
Do you know you look beautiful?
Thanks, Aaron. So do you. So does everyone.
Everybody's beautiful tonight.
Everybody's beautiful.
Everybody's beautiful today.
Everybody's beautiful today.
Okay. I'd like to make a toast to everyone here. Living in this house has taught us a lot of things. Living with Carol taught us about bunions and the menopause. 'Cause before that, I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
But also, it's taught us about being a great woman at any age and always being up for a laugh. Living with Vicky has taught us how not to hold a grudge, because fights happen just so quick and spur of the moment, and I know the real you, and you're a lovely, sweet woman, and I would never judge off that fight or never hold a grudge. Mario, no, nearly knocked me right over. I thought you were a dickhead at first. And people can really change their opinions and not to judge a book by its cover. And you're just such a lovely boy, Mario. I'll be friends with you for life. And so I've learnt a lot of things. That's all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Charlotte.
everyone.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
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 If like this.
I think everybody that's entered this house has deserved to win. We've all walked the path that has led us to this door.
I'd like to say thank you first for letting me get to know all your personalities so that when I walk out of that door, I feel a richer person. And I just feel really honoured. And I shall cherish all the little moments that I've had. And I cannot wait to share them with anybody who'll listen.
Every one of you has got me through this experience, whether it be someone to make me laugh, someone to be a shoulder to cry on, just someone who's there to me as a friend. Abs, I never said it to you, but as I was growing up, when I was a spotty teenager with terrible hair and a head brace, you're one of my idols, so it's a privilege to be here with you.
Pleasure, man.
And Charlotte, I've been through a lot in the last 6 months, you know. I've loved and lost, and, you know, after you go through that, you forget how to smile and how to laugh and how to have a good time, and because of Charlotte, you know, I've learnt to laugh again.
Oh, thanks, man.
Cheers, guys.
The toughest thing I've learned in the Big Brother house was to mix with 13 people. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to have met you all. So I'd like to make a toast to meeting such wonderful people, people I'll never forget.
All I have to take from here are memories. Most of them are some of the funniest memories that I have ever experienced. Vicky, I'll never forget you. We're two of a kind. We're both nightmare drunks, let's face it. But I've had some great laughs with you. Mario, I'll never forget your little bit of scrotum hanging out of the mankini. That's completely etched on my memory. Charlotte, I don't care how crude or crass or revolting or disgusting or how unladylike anybody thinks you are, I will always remember you as being one of the funniest people I've ever met. And so, to all of you, I'll never forget you. I'm taking away with me some of the best memories of my life, and I mean that. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And thank you.
Such a good one.
That was
Cheers.
amazing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, my
Cheers, Carol.
darling. Can we get drunk now?
Let's get more! Yay! Okay, it's just me and Carol.
To that.
A sophisticated meal, and that is obviously to get more. I wish I had a Geordie accent though, because I'm just not very good at it. Anyway, now this series wouldn't have been the crazy roller coaster ride that it has been without these people, your fabulous celebrity housemates. So for this bit, I need my stick, and I know for a fact that Sophie Anderson is very scared of it. So let's start with you. Firstly, why are you so scared of the stick?
Because I lived with you.
Oh, that's supposed to mean.
No, we lived together when we were kids, and yeah, it was quite a difficult time. We were all 16 years old.
Yeah, but let's not talk about our time
anyway,
as children.
So yes, okay,
let's talk about your time. No, you haven't got one on, so you need this one.
I know, it's scary.
Watching all of that and their final days, seeing the final 6, do you not wish you were in there still?
No, not at all.
Why?
Without a doubt. I was so happy to come out on the 14th night. I always said 2 weeks. I was happy. I was very grateful to Carol and Louis. Abs as well. Sorry, I always forget Abs somehow. But no, I was very grateful to both of them, and because I was ready to come out. Honestly, going into the 3rd week, everyone started arguing even more. It became more apparent. And I didn't want to be around that type of confrontation.
So you're better off out of it. How about you, Ron?
Definitely better off out of it.
You've been away, haven't you? Look at that glowing tan.
Yeah, well, you know, I've had to battle it out in Tenerife for the last 4 or 5 days.
It's a hard life for some.
In the gruelling sunshine, and it's been hard because there's... Where do you go for a meal? Do you use the fish restaurant, the Italian, or when I could have been having Bruce's tomato and bread, you know?
Danielle, are you missing anything about the house?
The 6 people who are in there now are some of the best people ever. They're just so kind and such good hearts. And whoever wins tonight is very deserved winner. So, yeah, it'd be lovely to be hanging out with them because they're very good people.
Has anybody been out together? Drinking, socialising?
Bruce and I may have celebrated our eviction.
How many times, Dustin?
Once.
You did say, though, didn't you, the night that you came out, that you were going to meet up afterwards, go for a drink?
That was what we stuck with. We went out. I entered the house about 20 minutes after him and left 20 minutes before him. So we were literally in the house the exact same amount of time.
Perfect. And you guys, would you ever do it again, Courtney? This is your first time overseas into the Big Brother house.
No.
How insane is she? Never do it again.
I wouldn't, but I'm truly grateful for the experience, and I had a blast, and I take away more, more good memories than bad. So I'm just grateful, and I'm glad to be out. So
Louis, who are you going to keep in contact with?
Definitely Charlotte, because I absolutely love Charlotte. She has been genuinely herself all the way through that, and she has been a light in that house, and she has absolutely shown everything of herself, and I think that's the nature of the show. So definitely Charlotte. Carol, yes, I mean, she's hard old boots, but yeah, I'll keep in touch with her. Mario and Courtney and some of the others here, but yeah.
Okay, very quickly, all at once, who do you want to win?
Lauren!
Bit of everything. Thank you very much. Housemates! Okay, after the break, the housemates, those housemates that are still in the house, take on an emotional stroll down memory lane. We'll see them in a few minutes. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother, the final countdown. Later tonight, the Celebrity Big Brother Grand Final, and we're going to be crowning, I've stopped being able to speak. We're going to be crowning your champion, and if you want to have your say, there's still time to vote. Cosmic Abs. Bossy Boots Carol. Mortal Charlotte. Accident prone Lauren. Heartthrob Mario. And feisty Vicky are all vying to be crowned your winner. And here are the numbers you need. From a landline, call 090 20 50 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. For Abs to win, add 01. For Carol to win, add 03. For Charlotte to win, add 04. For Lauren to win, add 08. For Mario to win, add 10. For Vicky to win, add 13. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes during tonight's grand final. Votes cast after the lines close won't count. Please do not try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus One on demand. And for full terms, go to channel5.com/BB vote. OK, people, the vote lines will freeze for the first time in just over 4 minutes, so you need to get on with it. Right, let's go back to yesterday's action. For the last time in this part of the show, and there's nothing better than a night at the flicks. You make sure you're quiet at the back.
(9:11 p.m). Big Brother has gathered all of the celebrities for a very special screening.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, to mark your last night in the house, Big Brother's prepared a little reminder of the past 21 days.
Oh, wow.
And we have the lights down.
This is
going to be amazing. Please, can you turn
Wait. I need to get... Yeah, can you see? Yeah. I'm going to sit on the floor.
Wow. It's like watching television.
It's like watching a load of wankers on the telly.
Observe.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, my God.
What's going to
Yeah.
Johnny Shaw! The best thing about winning for me would be knowing that I've got through something till the very end and I've won something and people have actually went over the way to vote for me for just being myself.
Go on, slip. Wow, wear 3-piece.
I like to be remembered as a gentleman, as the bread man, and as caring.
Yeah.
There it is.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I don't know if anyone believes that, but it's absolutely true.
I'm all dressed up.
I got nowhere to go.
I hope I feel understood by the public.
What would that mean to you?
The world, to me.
That sums you up.
It's been great for me, you know what I mean? Because I've seen real characters and there's some big personalities in here and there was some, eccentrics.
Oh,
no, the bonnet.
Nasty.
Oh, nasty, but funny.
Nasty.
Real gratitude for everything. I'm proud of myself, like I really am.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that task.
Yeah. Go, Vicky.
You just get to this stage in your life and you think, God, I'm glad Carol's not here. She'd be shouting at me. What are you crying for?
I feel like I've been put through the ringer. But it's all been worth it. And it will be really worth it tomorrow night.
It's been harder than I thought. But people know me now and understand me. And that's good.
It's really, really helped me establish myself again. And this means the world. I can't express how much it means.
Oh, God. It's been fun.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
How does it feel thinking that this time tomorrow you won't be here?
Feels like this.
Thank you, housemates.
No. Thank you, Big Brother. Thank you. Snare your bums out now.
This is Big Brother.
Good night, housemates.
Good night. Love you.
Here we go, you boring bastards.
Emotional watching this bit of the end of every series. So that's it, the housemates last night in paradise. Is it paradise in there? Is that the right way to describe it? I'm not too sure. But who will be walking out of there as your champion? That is entirely up to you. For the first time this evening, the vote lines have now frozen. Coming up at 9 p.m, it's the live grand final where we whittle down the celebrities until we are left with just your chosen one. Abs, Carol, Charlotte, Lauren, Mario, Vicky. Who gets your votes? All of these lovely celebrities are going to be joining me for the Celebrity Big Brother Grand Final live in a very few minutes. We'll see you soon.
I'm going to tell Emma I don't want to speak to you until I speak my mother and all.
Your mum will wave to you, she'll be sat in a chair, so you'll be all right.
No, I'll be all right.
It's awful.
Chill out, man. Chill out.
My knees go in different directions, like that one's slanting up there, and that one's slanting up there. Do you see that?
Yeah, it's a
That
nervous
one's
thing.
proper at the slant.
Please sit down.
After 23 days in the house, just 6 celebrities remain. Abs, Carol, Charlotte, Lauren, Mario, Vicky. But only one can be crowned Celebrity Big Brother champion. Who is your winner?
You decide. It's Celebrity Big Brother, the live final. Please welcome your host, Emma Willis.
Hello and welcome to the live grand final of Celebrity Big Brother. And tonight your Big Brother evening just gets bigger and bigger. It's been 3 weeks. We've had Louis slinging sushi, Lauren's tea spilling, and Charlotte's bedwetting. And after all of that, amazingly, the house is still intact. Although none of them, absolutely none of them, are going to get that deposit back. And now, inside that gloriously naughty house, 6 sensational celebrity housemates anxiously await your decision. Yes, after 23 days, with just each other for company, tonight we are going to set them free! So, shall we get on with it? Okay, you have been voting for your winner since Wednesday. Earlier on this evening, we froze the vote lines for the very first time, and the results are now in. It's time to talk to the house. Celebrity Big Brother house, this is Emma.
Hello, Emma.
Congratulations to all of you for making it into the final. Abs, Carol, Charlotte, have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 2 days, the British public have been voting for their winner. I can now reveal the housemate with the fewest votes, and in 6th place is... Vicky.
You're all winners in my eyes.
I can also reveal the next housemate out, and in 5th place is... Mario! Vicky and Mario, congratulations on coming 5th and 6th. Please, both of you, say your goodbyes.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, baby.
Right, one on. See you in a second.
See you in a bit.
Yeah?
Oh my God.
Mario and Vicky, congratulations! You've come 5th and 6th. Please leave the celebrity Big Brother house.
Love it. Well done. Well done.
Oh my God, oh my God. Whew. How much I love him. I say,
I will.
What? Oh, Mario.
Mario and Vicky, please leave the celebrity Big Brother house.
Yeah.
Bye.
Work it, work it.
Everyone.
It's a little my mum.
Oh, I nearly went round then.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, So Vicky's at 6th and Mario is out 5th. However, news just in, the vote lines have now reopened for you to vote for your winner. From a landline, call 090 20 50 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. For Abs to win, add 01. For Carol to win, add 03. For Charlotte to win, add 04. For Lauren to win, add 08. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes later in the show. Please do not try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus One or on demand. And for full terms, go to channel5.com/BB Votes. So, there are way too many umbrellas on this stage for me tonight. Vicky and Mario are out, and we're going to be having a good old gossip with them after the break. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother, the live final. So far this evening, your votes mean that Vicky and Mario are out of the house, which means Abs, Carol, Charlotte and Lauren are still in with a chance. The vote lines will freeze again in just under 5 minutes, so get on it if you want one of them to win. Okay, right, we've got 2 brand new finalists to chat to. Should we go and do it? I tell you what, I can't deal with the weather. I can't deal with the slipping. Anyway, you're out. You're here. How does it feel?
Surreal.
Really?
Yeah.
What an incredible reaction, though, that you had. Vicky, are you stunned? You're speechless. How are you feeling?
It just feels weird to see so many people.
A good weird, at least?
Oh, yeah, lovely weird. I think that, you know, we'd all got to the last day, hadn't we? And we were all ready now.
Yeah. Did either of you think that you may be in with a chance of winning this evening?
No.
In my eyes, everyone that entered that house was a winner. It's a lot harder than people think in there. So
How hard was it?
you have so much time in there to think and be bored and to think and think and think. It's really challenging. You have nothing to do with your time. There's no phones, there's no TV. You're just sat on your own.
Yeah. And there's a lot of downtime.
Mm.
Obviously, we see the highlights, but there's a lot of time when you're not doing a lot and you're left with your thoughts. So, were you prepared, do you think, for life in the Big Brother house, Vicky?
It's very difficult to be told, you know, when the bathrooms are locked, when the garden's locked, things like that. You know, kind of you have a dictator almost, so that's quite hard.
And what's it like being in there with, you know, pretty much all of you, big personalities? So how did you find that? Because you're a big personality yourself. So going in there with people like Carol and Louis and Lauren, you know, quite domineering at times, very large characters, was that difficult for you, or is it something that you found quite easy to be around them?
Well, you know, everyone had their moments where they just wanted to get away and just have some quiet time, and you can't because there's nowhere to escape to. You know, you've pretty much got one or two rooms. You've got a bedroom, and then you've got a living room, and then you've got a garden, you know. I mean, Abs was great. He could always go in the treehouse. And so, yeah, it can get a bit intense in there sometimes.
It certainly got intense with you and Carol at times. On paper, you would think that the two of you would get on great. So why do you think you clash so much?
I think maybe it was like Charlotte said, you know, I was the mum, she was the nana, and sometimes we had different ways of doing things, and you know, at times I found her quite overpowering. Yeah.
And how do you feel about her now? Because we've seen the Last Supper that you had, and it all seemed to be quite fine and okay.
She makes me laugh, you know what I mean? She's a very funny woman. Sometimes I just think she's a little bit selfish, that's all.
We saw Charlotte say tonight that, you know, she was really sorry that you guys had the argument. Do you think it was because the two of you had, like, that mother-daughter role?
Yeah, I think so. And, you know, she's fun, Charlotte, but sometimes her course, you know, she's quite coarse, and when you have that 24/7, it can begin to grate.
Mario, what was it like? I know it's quite odd doing an interview with the two of you sat here because there's a lot of quiet time for one and then the other, so I'm trying to get through as much as I can as quick as possible. But what was it like for you? Because there were times when you're in the diary room, when alcohol had been let out into the house, and Vicky and Carol, quite partial to a glass of wine or two, you found it quite uncomfortable, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't like people speaking nasty about other people behind their backs. So when I was around it, I didn't like it because I didn't want to get involved in the conversation. I feel uncomfortable, so I've removed myself from it. And you're around it all the time because you have one argument here, someone say something bad about that person, you go in the other room, they're saying bad about that person. It was horrible.
Do you think you may have played it a bit safe in there?
No, I'm not the tarry guy that everyone thinks I am. I'm not volatile. I'm not that sort of person. I'm not the sort of person to get involved in arguments that got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, I got along with 12 people.
Yeah. So the peacekeeper?
Maybe.
To a certain extent?
Maybe, yeah.
You did say before you went into the house that you wanted to change public perception of you because you do have this Lothario reputation. Do you think you've managed to do it?
Have I? I don't know.
Were there times, I know you don't like getting involved in arguments, but were there times when you wanted to say something? Like, for example, we heard you say about the Vicky and Charlotte argument, you know, Charlotte shouldn't have spoken to Vicky like that, but then we'd see you sit with your group in the corner, which you all seem to do quite a lot. And Carol said something about, I can't believe she said that about the age thing, but you didn't say anything. Were there times when you wanted to say things, but you felt like you shouldn't say anything?
Yeah, I bit my tongue a lot, because the way I see it is, what's the point of arguing with people you live with?
Can I just say as well that it was, Carol didn't have a good word to say about anybody. Do you know what I mean? She had a little pot behind the scenes of everybody. So
we've seen quite a lot of everything.
Well, that's what I mean. And you know, there was times when you just thought, do you know what? If you can't beat them, join them, because Carol wanted to stay up every single night and get leathered.
Yeah.
So
and
eventually,
that's not for everybody, is it?
No, it isn't for everybody. And poor old Abs could never get any sleep, and he has actually said that to her in the meal last night. And sometimes you just had to go with that because she couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
You know, and she didn't think twice about coming in and being loud in the bedroom when that should have been, you know.
Yeah, that should have been quiet time. Very quickly, I'm so sorry we've run out of time with you, but who would you like to see win?
Lauren.
Charlotte.
It's Vicky Entwistle and Bruce Jones.
We can't be the first thing, can we?
Well, there's no one else here. Cheers, Bruce.
Go, Vicky, you make us really sticky.
I'm devastated.
We look like the bloody Battersbys.
Don't start trying to snog me at middle of the night, Bruce.
What with this hat on?
Come here, give us a kiss. We're very northern, aren't we?
Are you feeling like shit, Vicky, or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you made a bit of a twat yourself.
She's on the third glass, Carol.
She told us I wasn't allowed another drink. I just think Vicky's a bit of a stupid cow.
Did I have any wine?
No wine left anywhere.
Oh, who drank it then?
Spoiling for a fucking fight.
Let's get my little posse round me. Good luck to you, love, because you're going to need them. I knew you would be upset about that letter, Charlotte.
She is in the wrong.
Who's she? The cat's mother?
Bitch.
Oh, no, just a fat slag from Newcastle. I don't like you, and I don't like anyone. Keep looking at that going. That's my career. Has even got any red wine? For God's sake, we're all going cuckoo. What an experience that was.
I love Vicky. Vicky's amazing. She's like so cool.
I get on really with Vicky as well. She reminds me of my mum.
Do you know what, Big Brother? You're not as bad as I thought. I have a laugh with everyone, and everyone's been really nice. It's a giggle. And if I don't see you again, thank you very much.
It's Mario Falcone. You get booed?
Didn't boo you, did they?
Yeah. This could be a good thing for me. I could like prove that I'm not a love rat.
Are you a player?
No.
I'm too old for you.
You are very old.
I did think he'd be a bit of a twat, but he's not. He's really good company and really good fun.
Mario's definitely the eye candy.
Yeah. Is he the eye candy of the house?
Oh, I should say, definitely.
Makes you feel really uncomfortable. Lovely when she's sober, dickhead when she's drunk. She's such a selfish little bitch. All you are is a set of tits and blonde hair. My reputation exceeds me so much, it's scary.
Said he doesn't like people like Courtney who flirts and dances like that when she's married. He slept with a few girls behind his girlfriend's back, and Kettle comes to mind.
And how do you respond to people that label you as a love rat?
Suck it.
He's a lovely lad.
Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. He's mine.
He's lovely, so back off.
And that guy he's really cool.
How stubborn is she?
Terribly. I was trying to get into bed every night. None of it.
I do like looking at him.
Mario is the perfect squire and gentleman.
Get your vajazzle done today from me.
Yes. Thank you for the experience. It's been a pleasure.
You're free. There you go. So that's 2 housemates down. Are you thirsty for more? Thought so. Okay, it's time to talk to the housemates.
Oh boy.
Celebrity Big Brother house. This is Emma. The viewers have spoken. Your fate is sealed. For the last 2 days, the British public have been voting for their winner. I can now reveal the housemate with the fewest votes, and in 4th place is... You have come 4th. Please say your goodbyes.
It's too much.
Too much. Great friend. Thanks, darling. Love you. Good luck.
Carol, congratulations. You have come 4th. Please leave the celebrity Big Brother house.
Oh, it'd be my bloody pleasure.
Oh, God, I feel faint.
Good luck,
Good luck,
you three.
Carol. Good luck.
Oh, my
Bye,
God.
Carol.
Bye.
Tell Kat and Mitchell I love him.
I will.
Tell Mum I love her.
I will.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
inside there. But first, you have got a job to do. Voting has reopened. Just getting serious now, folks. Who takes the title is entirely up to you. For abs to win, from a landline, call 090 20 50 5801. Or from a mobile, 650 5801. For Charlotte to win, from a landline, call 090 20 50 5804. Or from a mobile, 650 5804. For Lauren to win, from a landline, call 090 20 50 5808. Or from a mobile, 650 5808. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes later in the show. Please do not try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus One or on demand. And for full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote. Okay, in a few minutes, I'll be catching up with Carol and we'll be going from 3 down to the final 2. Don't go anywhere. Remaining. Whose celebrity Big Brother dreams do you want to come true? Voting will freeze again in just under 4 minutes, so you need to cast your vote if you want your favourite to walk out of there the winner. Right, we've got a new finalist ready for a chinwag. It's Carol! There's a lot of love in here for you, and there was a lot of love out there for you as well.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, I've met you many times, Carol, and I've never seen you so shaky or nervous in my whole life.
I can't believe it. Half an hour ago, I was absolutely fine, and we were all sitting there, and I was just, what's the problem? I'm fine. I feel fine. And then suddenly Mario went, and I thought, and then I just lost it.
So why did that knock you? Why did Mario leave?
I don't know, because nobody in that house thought for 1 second that Mario would go out before, especially before me anyway. And the feeling was that Abs would go before Mario, and I just thought Mario and Charlotte would be the last 2 out. I don't know why. I just did, but
It was such a shock.
How does it feel to come out? And what's it like walking out of those doors? As a woman who's very, very strong, very sure of herself, very opinionated.
And used to being on TV.
Yeah.
It was... I don't know. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous in there that coming through that door is... Just to see reality is just the most amazing thing. It's just unbelievable to see people and lights and to think that you're out and you've done it and it's amazing. I feel amazing. I feel great.
To be honest, you've been fascinating to watch because you're so opinionated, you're so outspoken. Then we've seen
I'm a villain.
You're a villain.
I'm a villain.
Then we've seen the really soppy sides to Carol, which we very rarely get to see. But you are opinionated. You do like to tell people exactly what you think. So did you enjoy telling all the housemates exactly what you thought?
Well, you know, I didn't think... I think I was holding quite a bit back, actually. There were a lot of things that I thought I can't... There are a lot of very sensitive people in there. When you're in there, the sensitivity is heightened. Everybody takes everything personally, and everyone's very sensitive. So, you know, there's no need to hurt people on purpose. You know, and if people were doing things that annoy me, I would just tell them. But you know, personality traits, I'd probably save them for the diary room, and then Big Brother would go and show them anyway. So it didn't make any difference.
Expect the unexpected.
Exactly, and I was prepared for it. I was ready for it, and I went for it.
You certainly did, and that was one of the brilliant things about you, I think, Carol, is that you went in there kind of not really caring, I don't think, to a certain extent. Not so much as Louis, but a bit like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just blossomed into this housemate that loved being there.
I did.
And that wanted to play by the rules, apart from when you were talking in your sleep and you broke the rules. And I think the fact that you loved it so much and really enjoyed being there and got angry with people that said they wanted to leave made everybody that loves this show really enjoy watching you.
It just pissed me off so much, the moaning about, I want to be out of here, I want to be out of here. Well, don't agree to come in here. You know, I did have a game plan, and I did have a game plan before I went in. I thought, I'm just going to get out as soon as possible. But the minute I got in there, I was having such fun, and I loved it, and I didn't realise... I thought it'd be so much more difficult, and it wasn't. I slept in a room with people. I know I was loud, I know I was pissed all the time, and I know I wound people up. But Charlotte, I tell you what, Charlotte, I could not have been the way I was. There she is. I could not have been the way I was in there without her. She is an absolute diamond, and I love her to death.
You did have a lot of fun in there, and you certainly did let your hair down. Have a look at this.
Uh-oh. You really do with a good afternoon session, can you? Just get absolutely shit-faced.
I think more people should be like Carol. You only live once.
Since you act like a fucking teenager anyway, what's the problem? You've got sort of the mag group, which is sort of Carol, Mario, Charlotte.
I don't know if Mario and Charlotte are more mature for their age or whether I am regressing. I felt like a little baby being winded then.
No matter what age you are, it's a number and you embrace life, and that's exactly what Carol does.
I think Carol is always the instigator. You think it'd be me and Charlotte.
She reminds me of me when I was 21.
You are the bad influence.
I think I probably am quite young at heart, yeah. Maybe I'm just in denial of growing up.
Carol, sorry, we don't have much time, so we're going to try and get as much as we can in. Are we ever going to tame you? Ever? Were you ever tame?
No, I know there's people who say, oh, she's 53, she should act her age. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm just acting the way I'm enjoying myself. I love my life. I had a great life and I had a great time in there.
Has it made you reassess yourself at all? Maybe how opinionated you can be sometimes and maybe to occasionally put a filter on it?
No, not really. No, I've definitely changed. I've changed the way I think about myself.
In what way?
I think actually, I know this is going to sound hilarious, but I think I'm much nicer than I thought I was. I'll tell you what, I was so nice to a lot of people. people in there that really I didn't like at all. And you'll never guess who they were because I was nice to them because I had to live in a house with them and there's no point in creating arguments, and there might have been a huge one today and you'll probably hear about it, but it didn't happen.
There were quite a few arguments, but, you know, that's part of life in the Big Brother house, and here are your best bits of life in the Big Brother
thank
house.
you.
It's Carol McGiffin.
Oh my God!
Do you want a glass of this?
Oh my God, I'd love it. How much longer do I have to watch this crap?
Del vino.
Not that I'm an alcoholic or anything, but I like a drink. The idea isn't to get legless. The idea is to go out and have a drink and enjoy yourself.
Get her in bed.
I can't get my trousers off. Don't wind me up, because I'll come across as a grumpy old bitch.
What do you mean come across as?
You think you will yourself?
She bosses me around all the time.
You tell her, Lauren.
Listen, Sophie, I'm fed up with you. All you do is boss me around all the time.
You're a miserable old fucker. She's absolutely... Sweetie, shut the fuck up.
No one else, and we all drank red
that I had before I went up.
We didn't drink it. You're not quite as nice as you make out.
You know what it is that you're sensing?
What?
Your horribleness reflected.
Carol is a very honest woman, and in a house like this, you need honesty.
That's better.
Come on, Caroline, you can do better than that.
She's got amazing legs for an old woman, like amazing.
And I've had some really great nights in this house where I've laughed so much. But honestly, you wind me right up and you piss me right off. You're just a bunch of bastards.
Carol, thank you.
Thanks, Emma.
Go and see Mark. So McGiffin is gone, but is your favourite still in the running to be crowned champion? 13 entered the house. We are now down to just 3 celebrity housemates. It's time to talk to the house. Celebrity Big Brother house, this is Emma. Abs. Charlotte. Lauren. The viewers have spoken, your fate is sealed. For the last 2 days, the British public have been voting for their winner. I can now reveal the celebrity housemaid with the fewest votes, and in 3rd place is... Lauren.
It's all right.
Congratulations, Lauren. You have come 3rd. Please say your goodbyes.
Lauren, I'm proud of you.
God, I'm going to have to take these off. I can't open them.
I'm so proud of you. You've done amazing. Well done. Well done.
I'm fine.
Lauren, congratulations. You have come 3rd. Please leave the celebrity Big Brother house.
Take it easy, Lauren.
I will.
Watch your arm.
I know.
We'll be having a natter with her in just a minute. But now it all comes down to this. Voting has reopened for the final time. It's Abs or Charlotte. Only one of them can be crowned winner of Celebrity Big Brother. For Abs to win, from a landline, call 090 20 50 58 01. Or from a mobile, 650 58 01. For Charlotte to win, from a landline, call 090 20 50 58 04.
Let's get ready, I feel like
Or from a mobile, 650 58 04. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 35p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes later in the show. Please do not try to vote if you're watching Channel 5 Plus One or on demand. And for full terms, go to channel5.com/BB-vote. Okay, voting closes very soon, so hurry up. I'll be catching up with your third place housemate, Lauren, straight after this. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother and the live final. So it's now a head-to-head battle between Abs and Charlotte. Lines close for the final time very soon, so if you still need to vote, you need to do it now. But shall we show some love for our third place housemate? Let's give it up for Lauren. How are you? And how does it feel to be out?
It feels good to be out.
Is it a surreal experience?
Yes, it is a surreal experience. I don't think anybody realises how surreal. But it's wonderful to see my family.
I have a feeling you're going to get a little bit emotional during
Probably.
the interview. Did any part of you think that you may win it this evening when you're in the top three?
I think everybody has that thought, but I'm so pleased to be third. It doesn't matter.
Because, I mean, I've known you for quite a while.
You have.
You've been on Bet on the Side with us quite a lot, and
Yes.
you've wanted to go into the house for a really long time.
Yes.
So you finally got in there. What was the experience like? Was it everything you wanted it to be? Did it let you down at times? How was it?
Well, it was 13 people and me, and nobody really knew me and understood me. So it took a long time for them to understand me, but they did, and then that's all that matters.
Yeah. We did hear you say that you felt quite misunderstood at times. So does getting this far for you feel like you are more accepted?
Oh, yes. And to be third is just amazing.
And the public must really be behind you because you got to third place. And I've got to say, Lauren, there was quite a while over the last couple of weeks when I thought you were going to win it because, you know, every week you were saved by the public. You know, you were always the one that had the most votes for a few weeks. So that must feel quite nice.
Oh, it does. It does. And to see Courtney and to see my family, it's just fabulous. And I hope either Charlotte or Abs wins it, and whoever does, they deserve it.
Yeah. Now, we've heard you say many times in there that you're used to the company of just your family.
Yes.
And that you spend all of your time with them, really, and nobody else on the outside. So what was it like being in there with 12 people that you didn't know? Did you find it easy to kind of make friends and bond with people?
It wasn't easy, no. Especially with the high heels on. But it wasn't just the high heels, it was just that I am a clumsy person anyway. It wasn't easy because I'm not used to so many people.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone knows that it can be difficult in the house, but also there were some wonderful times. Vicky and Carol taught me how to be domesticated, so that's great.
Your mum will be happy when you get home then. Do you feel like you have a new sense of independence since being in the house?
I do, definitely. Because I walked in myself and I've left myself.
And do you think you'll carry on that independence now that you're out of the house? Or do you think life may go back to how it was before?
Well, hopefully I'll get more work in London, which will give me more freedom.
Would we like to see Lauren more? Lauren, I've got to ask you, how's your arm? Because we saw in tonight's highlight show that you took a tumble. You really hurt yourself.
Yeah, I broke the top of my elbow.
You must be in pain then.
Well, I've had pain before. I can deal with it.
Well, I'm glad you're all right and you're holding up really well tonight. Now, I know you didn't expect to make friends in the house.
Yeah,
but
I didn't expect to be third. I didn't expect to stay this long. So this to me is just wonderful.
You made one really... You made one really great friend in the house, and that was Courtney. Let's take a look at the two of you.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, sweetie.
We're just two little girls from Little Rock.
Me and Courtney, we're really getting on very well. We're like best friends.
Lauren and I obviously hit it off very well. I love her wardrobe.
These are stunning. Lauren, if anybody has your back, I do.
I know you do, baby.
And if you weren't in this house, I'd freaking walk out of here. Before we leave, I want to give you my email.
They are such girls.
In my opinion, you're the most beautiful person in here.
You are too. You're my best friend in the house.
Aww. I love you already.
Aww.
And you're beautiful. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
So, you were thick as thieves in there. I mean, you were always together. So what drew you to Courtney?
Well, she was so honest and so beautiful, but also such a wonderful spirit and soul. And it was just instantly, we were the blonde bombshells.
You were.
So,
you both had pink frilly nighties.
Yeah, I was
we
a
saw
sweeter
you in that quite a lot.
Yeah, I know. Well, pink, I love pink. But yeah, we did get on. We had a lot in common, especially with fashion. And but she loved to talk about Doug, and I talked to her, and she didn't want to be in the house, so we always talked about that.
How do you think you'd have got on if Courtney hadn't have been there?
Well, I would have managed, but it was nice to have a friend in the house, especially. I mean, we were sleep buddies as well as friends, so, because she'd have a few drinks and I'd have to look after her, so it was...
And it must have been really nice to make a friend that was that special.
Yes, yeah, and she will always be special in my heart.
We've heard you say that you're going to exchange email addresses, or that you already have, one way or another.
Yes.
So does that mean you're going to be hopping over to LA?
Well, hopefully...
She's here. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see her. Hopefully, me and my brother Patrick will go to Los Angeles and we'll meet her and we'll go to a fabulous Beverly Hills house.
And you'll be able to meet Doug as well tonight.
I have to see Doug after all this time.
Okay, let's talk about some of the other housemates. Let's talk about Carol. What was your relationship like with her? She did like to nag you every now and then. There she is, watching every second. Was it like having your mum in there?
Well, no, I can't say... It was like that completely, but she...
But a mother figure.
A mother figure, and she did domesticate me, and she wouldn't put up with any crap, and my mother never does. So, yeah, it was similar, very similar, and she does look like my Aunt Jennifer, who we don't speak to. But, but she was just very uncanny, and she's a very honest woman, and you've got to respect that.
Lauren, you said to me before you went into the house that you were planning to bring glamour to the house. And my goodness, didn't she? Yeah! How many outfits did you take in with you?
100 outfits, maybe more.
100 outfits in 21 days. And how many did you wear?
I think I wore nearly all of them.
No way.
I did. That was the whole idea, because people love fashion. I love fashion. If you watch television, you always want to know what people are wearing or where they can get the outfit from. And I wanted people to have that when they saw me, and also it was something to do, and I was never bored in the house because I always had something to wear.
Always changing. Lauren, very quickly, who would you like to see win out of these two?
Abs.
Abs?
Abs. But I love Charlotte because she's a sweetheart, and I can't say, but Abs is my favourite.
He was a big fan of yours as well. Lauren, here are your best bits. Is Lauren Harries.
Hello. If I'd known, I would have worn my heels.
That's gorgeous. You need to be going out tonight, Lauren. I love her wardrobe. It's like a little girl's dream.
This isn't dressed up.
No, this is just lingerie.
She's had 7 outfit changes now, or is it 8?
I think it's 8 now.
Who are you all most looking forward to meeting?
No one.
I'm not the one putting pills in people's mouths.
All you do is boss people around.
I do think she likes to be centre of attention.
Hang on, let me stop you there.
No, because I was talking. So raise your voice to me, please. Suddenly I just feel so alone.
She makes a cup of tea. By the time she gets to where she's going, there's none left in the cup hardly.
Lauren, you happy here?
She's as happy as a pig in shit. She loves it here.
I'm quite placid. You're fucking loop the loop, but I love you.
The dresses and all the shit she does is a bravado. Underneath is a really sweet, innocent, beautiful person.
They're great tits, get them out. I absolutely love her.
A lovely, lovely lady. I wish she stopped falling over.
I love you already.
You know, it'll be an experience I'll never forget.
We'll be back here in 1 hour with those all-important results. Up next, it's a brilliant brand new series, Celebrity Superstar. I'll be back here at 11 p.m. crowning Abs or Charlotte your winner. We'll see you very soon.